Hey, Jill.
Incredible.
The Queen Zenobia. This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point. It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from their last known coordinates puts them...
Right here on this ship.
And hello, this is Fast Lawyer, and we're gonna play Resident Evil Revelations in VR. Now, this is not true VR. What I mean by that is that it's mostly like playing the game in a 3D screen. And
the stench.
It's been abandoned for a while.
I could try to make it more immersive by putting myself closer. Try to go full VR. But I've chosen not to, as this is the most comfortable experience to play this game. You can't see inside my headset what I'm recording. However, everything is in
But I feel like something's here.
3D.
Hey. I don't think we're alone.
Spoiler alert, they are not alone.
There's blood coming from the ducts. No power, which means no elevator for us.
In VR, it does make it a little bit difficult to view some things. Can see, like here, it's pretty difficult to get to the middle one. I don't think you can open it, but if there were a middle one, it's kind of hard to tell how to open it. I like the rats.
Parker, give me a hand here.
Sure, no problem.
I got something. I think it's a gun.
Now what?
Give me a sec.
So, it's not Chris. This explains our missing crew.
This is not good. Where are you, Chris?
Okay. uh, that's a very short episode. Most episodes are longer. That might even be called a prologue. This is a very good experience in VR, even though it's not a true VR experience the way I have it set up.
This sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest structures. It took a full 11 years to finish constructing the world's first Aquapolis, the floating city of Terra Grigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix and equipped with the latest green technologies. Never before had solar energy been used to supply power to an entire city. But in 2004, Veltro, a terrorist group opposing the city's development, launched a bioterrorist attack. They not only released a virus, but also several creatures, known as bioorganic weapons, further complicating the situation. This launched one of the worst tragedies the world has ever seen. The FBC, the world's leading counter-bioterror organization operating under the auspices of the US, was called in to direct efforts to contain the attack. The BSAA, a counter-bioterror NGO, which operates independently of the interests of any one country, went in as observers to assist the FBC. Realizing the need for immediate and decisive action, Supreme Local Headquarters issued the order to use the city's solar energy matrix on itself. Media outlets around the world began to refer to the incident as the Terra Grigia Panic. Following the incident, the FBC announced it has successfully disbanded the terrorist group called Veltro. It is now 2005, and a sense of calm and security is finally returning to the people. But, as you can see, the lost city of Terra Grigia remains inaccessible, a silent and potent symbol of the threat that bioterror poses for people around the world.
Ah, there you two are.
O'Brien, you don't normally join the fray.
Well, my doctor told me I need exercise. I assume you both know that the FBC has cordoned off the entire area. However, in the past few weeks, a number of mysterious carcasses have washed up.
I guess the FBC couldn't cover up a mess this big, huh?
Anyone who knows what happened here is going to put two and two together.
And that's why I've sent the BSAA in to investigate. Did you pick up your new equipment from Quint?
The, Genesis or something. Is that its name?
You didn't bother to read the manual, did you?
No, I brought it with me, just in case.
I hope you read quickly, because you're gonna need it on your mission.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So even reading manuals in VR is better than looking at the screen. One of the problems is water and reflections. So this is the part that gives me trouble viewing it in VR.
Look at this mess. Oh, they're rotted to hell. The Genesis requires a decent sample size to get an accurate reading. Scan the carcasses on the beach and send me your data.
I'm getting something from inside it.
Careful now.
Don't worry, I've done this before. I've got something. What is this? If it's an engineered mutation, this could prove a link.
I'll run some tests on this. Continue with the investigation.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. And thank you for watching. I think Vorpx works wonderful in this game. It's one of the games where Vorpx actually works, and it works fine, even on a 1060 GTX. So I do recommend, if you have VR and if you have Vorpx, to try out Resident Evil Revelations. Thank you.